Well, good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, and PD Martinique. Welcome, 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 one and all. It is Wednesday, the 5th day of October. I'm Janelle, keeping you company this morning. It's a bit rainy on the outside, a bit overcast. I know some of you are still pulling the covers tightly, but I tell you, it is wonderful to be on the outside. It's been a while since I've gotten that early morning breeze, and I keep saying it's the best kind that you can have, getting up before the cars start and that inhaling that fresh air. So it was fantastic to get up and to come and to be here with you this morning. Gary won't be able to join us this morning. Chris Lynn won't be able to join us this morning. But I'm here, and I'll be keeping you company until at least 8 o'clock this morning. Okay, so let's look at a word for today. And the word for today is onus. So what does it mean? Onus is a form. It can also be used in some contexts as a synonym for blame or stigma. It is usually preceded by the word the. Management has made it clear that the onus is on employees to ask for further training if they don't understand the new procedures. Yeah, so it kind of means responsibility. So the onus is on you right now if you're still in bed to get up and to roll over and to get up and get up and get. It is a beautiful day in the spice and we got to keep it moving. I haven't seen the latest update from NADMAS yet regarding the tropical wave that should be affecting us right now. If you're feeling the effects of it in your areas, probably what's going on, the rain and so. But let me just tell you what we got last evening. So forecasters at the Met Office at the Maurice Bishop International Airport have warned of a medium chance of flooding with the passage of a strong tropical wave Tuesday night into this morning. Yeah, so it's not a hurricane. Don't call the boss and tell him, boss man, things bad, I can't make it today. It's just a little bit of rain. It's a tropical wave. We're in the season. Yeah, you know that riddle we used to say, June too soon, July stand by. What is it? August you must, September remember, October all over. I think we need to change it because these days we've seen the season sometimes rolling into November. But we're still in October, just starting October actually, so as time progresses, we may see them wrapping up, but yeah, that's what's happening. It's a work day. Get a move on it. Or thought of the day. You don't always get what you wish for, but you get what you work for. So that's kind of saying it's basically up to you to chart your own course. It's not what you wish. You don't close your eyes and make a wish and hope for miracles. Is what you work for. So you got to put in the work, which probably means getting out of bed right now and rolling with it. Yeah, you walk with an umbrella, walk with the boots. If you know you're in a flood prone area and it's going to get a little wet, shake it off and you got to move on it. Yeah, that's how we do things. And of course, it's going to help towards your dreams. So Gary has sent us a riddle. I tell Gary, I'm not good at riddles, but he said, Jay, the people know their stuff. So I'm going to throw it at you. If you want to call, you think you know what it is, you can call 435-2041. Tell me what you think the answer is. The riddle of the day. I can be red or blue. I'm always changing. I can ruin your day or lift you up. I am always with you, except when you sleep. What am I? I'll tell you again. I can be red or blue. I'm always changing. I can ruin your day or lift you up. What am I? I think I left out part of it. Let me take it from the top. I can be red or blue. I'm always changing. I can ruin your day or lift you up. I am always with you, except when you sleep. What am I? If you think you know the answer, hit me up 435-2041. We'll get you on the inside. Yeah, Gary. So what's going on, folks? What's going on in your neck of the woods? We want to say congrats to the Windward Super 50 champions. Yeah. I tell you, October is normally a month for a lot. It's a month of the child. It's a month for the elderly. I saw at least 5 things that October is a month for. Yeah, lots of celebrations this month. We'll get to some of those as the month progresses. Nobody's going to try the riddle. We're moving on from that in a little bit. We have to take the morning news in just about 5 minutes. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So if you think you know the answer, hit me up on that one. We just have to have a reminder here from Republic Bank. Republic Bank customers of Republic House, Melville Street, Grenville, Guave, and Carriacou branches, your new Republic Bank International debit card is ready for collection. You can collect upstairs of the Grand Anse branch, Steeles Complex, opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and at Grenville branch and Carriacou branches, opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. After November 1st, 2022, you'll be unable to use your current ATM One card, so be sure to collect your new card before then. Visit republicgrenada.com for details. Republic Bank thanks all customers for your cooperation during this time. Again, a note from Republic Bank, so please take good note. Folks, it's almost news time, and I'm told that we should go through again the forecast from last night, because apparently a lot of you still have questions as to what is happening. So let me just go through the last advisory we got from NADMA, okay? And of course, you know, they are advised by the Met Office. So forecasters at the Meteorological Office at the Maurice Bishop International Airport have warned of a medium chance of flooding with the passage of a strong tropical wave Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The bulletin stated that recent satellite-derived wind data suggests that a broad, low-level circulation could be forming in association with a tropical wave located approximately 430 miles east of Grenada. The forecaster's analysis shows that conditions could become more conducive for a tropical depression to form while the tropical wave moves westward at about 15 miles per hour, crossing the Windward Islands Tuesday night and early Wednesday morning. From Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning, the weather is expected to be cloudy to overcast, with light to moderate showers becoming heavy. Winds are expected to be gusty during showers. With the expected conditions, the Met Office has issued a warning for a medium chance of flooding and landslides in vulnerable areas, and a marine advisory remains in effect. NADMA encourages the public to use the information above to make informed decisions about their safety. The agency, through the Meteorological Office, will continue to monitor the tropical wave and provide timely updates. Of course, if you need additional information, maybe if you're in flood-prone areas and are concerned about your safety, and so you can contact Ms. Oslin Crosby, the PRO at NADMA, or NADMA themselves, on 440-0838 or cell phone 449-4024. You can also email them admin@nadma.gd or pro@nadma.gd. I'm sure we'll be getting an updated advisory in short order. Okay, I saw the phone was ringing and I missed it. I think you're probably trying to attempt the riddle. Let me just go through it again in case you want to try back. So, I can be red or blue. I'm always changing. I can ruin your day or lift you up. I'm always with you except when you sleep. What am I? Yeah, that's the riddle of the day. I suppose I'll give you up to 7 after the news. If we don't get somebody trying it, I'll tell you what it is. It took me a while to get the response myself. So a little later on the program, we should be chatting with some folks at Island Style. We understand they have a massive sale ongoing. We get to find out a bit more on that, so you have to stick around for that. What else we have for you? Well, we have some news coming up in just about 3.5 minutes. The morning edition of news on Classic Radio and, of course, on GBN Television. I think we have a caller. Let's see if they're going to be attempting the riddle. Caller, good morning.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Man, I love to hear the little voices so early in the morning. You think you know the answer to the riddle?
Yes.
Tell me, what is it?
The sun?
No, it's not the sun. It's not the sun. Well, good try. What school do you go to?
Anglican High School.
You go to Anglican High School?
Yes.
What form you in?
Form 2.
You're in Form 2?
Yes.
Okay. You have a wonderful day at school today. You have your raincoat and your umbrella ready to roll out?
Yes.
All right, hon. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. They're so innocent. I love to speak with children. Yeah. They tell you it honestly. Let's go back to the lines. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Where are you calling us from?
Woodlands.
Woodlands. You plan to get to school early today?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You think you know the answer to the riddle?
Yeah.
What is it?
Your emotion or your mood. I don't know how it can change color, but it can ruin your day or bring you up sometimes.
Yeah, and correct is right. So it is your mood. Yeah, it can be red or blue. People say you're in a blue mood. Actually, I haven't heard of a red mood, so I probably wasn't going to guess. But the answer is correct. It is your mood. Thank you so much, and congrats.
Thank you.
All right, have a great one today.
Yes.
Bye-bye. I tell you, the children, they know what's going on. So it is your mood. It can be red or blue. Have you ever been in a red mood? I don't know. I've never been in a red. I get angry. They say you see red. But I can be red or blue. I'm always changing. I can ruin your day or lift you up. Are you going to let your mood determine what happens today? Remember, we talked about the onus earlier. The onus is on you to set your destiny. So whatever the mood tries to be, don't let people change your mood. Don't nobody fret you, and you go to work and you're vexed and you're going to be screwing with the customers and giving half of yourself. You change. The onus is on you. Set your destiny and don't let the mood determine what happens. Positivity. Yeah. We have to leave it here, folks. It is 15 minutes on to 7. The midday edition of news comes up next right here on Classic Radio. Those of you on television, you get a recap of what happened last evening. So we say goodbye to our TV viewers. For now, we catch up again at 7. We have an update from the Met Office with the weather. And right now, it's time for the morning edition of news right here on Classic Radio. Notice is hereby given that the 38th Annual General Meeting of the Grenada Union of Teachers Cooperative Credit Union Limited will be held virtually on Thursday, October 13, 2022. The meeting is called for the following purposes: to receive the report of the Board of Directors and other committees for 2021, to receive the audited financial reports for 2021, to elect members to the Board of Directors and other committees, to discuss and approve the budget for 2022, to appoint auditors and fix their remuneration, to take action on such matters as may come before the 38th Annual General Meeting. All members are invited to attend and to register to receive further information.
From Television Center of the Grenada Broadcasting Network, I'm Kenroy Batiste. 2 men charged by police in Grenada's latest homicide are remanded at prison until their next court appearance, while family members of the deceased, Darren Coutain, are crying out for justice. Renapet Thomas reports.
Jointly charged with a non-capital murder, Belmont residents 31-year-old Jude Buckmeyer, a construction worker, and his nephew 22-year-old Stephen Buckmeyer, a boat maintenance worker, made their first court appearance before the St. George Magistrate Court on Tuesday morning. Both men were charged with the murder of Darren Coutain, a 31-year-old Belmont resident from Pearls, St. Andrew. According to reports, Jude Buckmeyer and the deceased, Darren Coutain, had an altercation at his shop in Belmont, St. George last Thursday night. At around 5 a.m. Friday morning, while preparing for work at his home, Coutain was attacked and severely beaten. He later died as a result of blunt trauma to his head and rib area. Darren Coutain's sister, Tanisha Coutain, claims her brother was brutally attacked by 5 individuals and not 2.
Around 5 o'clock, they called me, a girlfriend called me, and she said to me, she see about 4 guys, 1 girl running from where he's staying in the house, and with plank and iron, which the girl was saying he have to dead, he must dead. So when she ran down there, she met my brother lying down on the bed on his side with blood running out from his nose and his mouth, and he was showing his head. We get several blows in his head and also on his side. Did get a lot of leaks. To be honest with you, his brain on the left side, fracture. His whole body on the left side from his brain go down, fractures.
Nisha said her brother had no time to defend himself and should not have died in such a manner. She explained that by the time she was able to reach the hospital and process the situation, she was told her brother had died.
They rushed him to ICU, and they spent a while with him in ICU, and then they came back and they told me that we're sorry we lost him. I feel very sad, and God hear me. I mean, I wish I could give them back the same blow they give to my brother. He didn't have to go that way. He didn't have to go that way at all.
The grieving sister is calling for justice for her brother as she explains that her entire family is heartbroken by the incident. Meanwhile, Jerry Edwin, the lawyer representing Jude and Stephen Buckmeyer, says the unfortunate death of Cotain is as a result of having a soft skull.
This is an unfortunate incident that involves, I dare say, a victim who had a soft skull. Indeed, although the charge is of the most serious type, the victim in this case was not maliciously attacked. There was no extreme violence, no brutality of any exaggerated kind.
The lawyer says he anticipates that the charges against Stephen will be dropped as evidence he reviewed indicates that the 22-year-old played no role in the death of Cotain. From
the evidence before the court and what I have seen, Stephen played no role in causing the death of the deceased. So we anticipate that the prosecution, after looking at the evidence in this unfortunate incident that occurred in Belmont last Friday, will and should discontinue the case against young Stephen McDonald.
You would like the charges dropped against Stephen. Are you looking for bail for Jude?
I will be applying for bail to the High Court because, as you know, the Magistrates Court does not have jurisdiction over these matters. So we anticipate that a bail application will be made before the High Court before the end of this week for Stephen Buckmeyer.
Jude and Stephen Buckmeyer were remanded at His Majesty's prison until their next court date appearance on October 21st. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
Has the NDC administration's stance on contract work changed? As the first 100 days elapsed with several items checked as completed from the NDC's campaign list of promises, a glaring concern that has arisen in recent weeks is the treatment of contract workers within the public service. Gerard Joseph tells us more.
While welcoming the payment of 2018 docked salaries and solid actions to pay retroactive pension and gratuities by November 30th, President of the Public Workers Union Brian Grimes is expressing concern as it relates to contract work and regularization across the public service. Noting the current atmosphere in the labor movement, the PWA President is fearful of a relapse due to the recent treatment of nurses under the current administration.
Many of the nurses have just recently been given 1-year contracts and 2-year contracts and backdated contracts, and they're extremely concerned. And coming from the manifesto of this new administration, well, the NDC government, their manifesto, what they stated in town hall meetings, what they stated on the political platform.
On November 4th, 2021, political leader of the National Democratic Congress, now Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, first made his stance clear on contract work.
There should be one public service. There should not be parallel public service running alongside the public service.
Grimes believes such campaign promises gave hope to the people, and the labor issues went in favor of the NDC.
Now, regularization is certainly at the top of the list. Many workers are working on contract. We have massive brain drain in the health sector. Across the public service, people are acting for a number of years, and basically their upward mobility is being placed on hold, and people cannot get confirmed, right? So regularization is a very serious issue, and the Grenada Public Workers Union, just for public record, wants to state openly that we want to work with this administration collaboratively in fixing the regularization issue. What we believe in is social dialogue.
The PW president says the union has written to government and the Prime Minister to ensure good relations and industrial peace. However, is awaiting a response.
As far as we know, it could be that this administration, they want to regularize ASAP, but they may have some hurdles, they may have some issues. But this should be stated to all important trade unions, the Grenada Public Workers Union I'm speaking to specifically, so that we can, be a sort of go-between between the administration and workers in this country.
During the Prime Minister's recent national address, he expressed excitement about the months ahead as his administration continues to lay the groundwork for a future rooted in self-reliance and the creation of generational wealth.
Grenadians have deservedly voted for change, for real transformation that can be felt, and we intend to deliver.
GBN also reached out to Press Secretary Tahia Carter for the government's current stance on contract work. However, up to news time, a response was not received. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
All right, so government is wrapping up a series of parish consultations across the country as preparation continues ahead of the presentation of the 2023 budget. Rena Pet Thomas brings us up to speed with the details.
Your budget, your voice matters is the team guiding the consultation process for Budget 2023. Consultations were held on a parish level to give every Grenadian an opportunity to share their views on what is affecting them and key areas they think need to be addressed in the 2023 national budget. Chief Corporate Communications Officer at the Ministry of Finance, Ruth Roberts, says they are coming to the end of parish consultations, with the final one taking place in St. John tonight, Tuesday, October 4th.
We are almost on the end of the consultative process, right? We have met various stakeholders from financial institutions, union, agriculture, youth, among others. And we've also had some very enriching consultations with a plethora of ideas coming from the parishes, as we had the consultation at the parish level. And this evening is the culmination of that parish consultation with the St. John's parish, persons within the community of St. John's. And the main idea is to garner views and ideas from the general public as to what they would like to see incorporated into the 2023 budget.
The national budget consultation will be held on Wednesday, 5th October at 6 p.m. virtually and will be streamed live on the Government Information Service and other media houses. After the consultation is completed, the numerous ideas and suggestions from the public will play a key role in the 2023 budget of revenue and expenditure.
And the consultation, in fact, just brings together relevant stakeholders, providing an opportunity for a cross-sectional development dialogue on specific priorities for the 2023 budget. The main objectives being to report on the outcomes of a series of consultations that were held and to identify key priorities for the government for the 2023 budget, and also to facilitate dialogue and collaboration among stakeholders. But the budget is a 3-year cycle. So for some priority areas might be this budget, the next one. But the bottom line is they are connecting with the ministries to ensure that the ideas we got from the general public can actually be implemented to the ministries. And so we will see that happening to a great extent in this budget.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pet Thomas reporting.
Chief Economist for Latin America and the Caribbean, William Maloney, while delivering the Regional Economic Review for October, says economies have recovered to their pre-pandemic levels. but there is a need for economies in the region to be reignited to avoid a new low-growth cycle. The new World Bank report was themed New Approaches to Closing the Fiscal Gap and covered forecasted and actual growth rates for 2022 to 2024.
It was a very good year this year. In April, we were forecasting 2.3% growth for the region, and in the end, now we're predicting more like 3%, which is a substantial increase, and that's partly due to the rise in commodity prices that we've seen. On the other hand, we're facing renewed headwinds. The impact of the war in Ukraine has been uneven for different countries in the region, but on average not as bad as for other regions. But the higher interest rates coming out of the advanced world, the slower growth in the G7 and in China, and the fall in commodity prices are all leading us to downgrade our forecast for 2023 from 2.2% to 1.6%.
The chief economist says of greater concern is the 2024 projections of 2.3, which is the growth of the 2010s, and suggests that Latin America and the Caribbean region have structural problems in achieving higher growth rates.
And that we have to keep our eye on the longer-term reforms that we need to undertake to raise growth rates. Social indicators have also largely recovered, but there's long-term scarring that requires policy attention. The good news is employment has largely recovered. Poverty measured in monetary terms is largely back down to 2019 levels, especially in Brazil. And then informality has fallen across the board to pre-COVID levels, including for women who were particularly affected during the crisis. The bad news is that 1.5 lost years of education is likely to imply a decrease of about 10% in those students' incomes across the course of their lives. And because those are the children with the least access to internet, more in the poorer classes, that implies a problem of increased equity over the longer term.
Forecasters at the Met Office at Maurice Bishop International Airport have warned of a medium chance of flooding with the passage of a strong tropical wave Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The bulletin stated that recent satellite-derived wind data suggests that a broad low-level circulation could be forming in association with a tropical wave located approximately 430 miles east of Grenada. The forecasters' analysis shows that conditions could become more conducive for a tropical depression to form while the tropical wave moves westward at about 15 miles per hour, crossing the Windward Islands Tuesday night and early Wednesday. From Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning, the weather is expected to be cloudy to overcast with light to moderate showers, some becoming heavy. Winds are expected to be gusty during showers. With the expected conditions, the Met Office has issued a warning for a medium chance of flooding and landslides in vulnerable areas, as well as a marine advisory remains in effect. NADMA encourages the public to use the information to make informed decisions about safety. The agency, through the Met Office, will continue to monitor the tropical wave and provide updates. This story to report, Governor General Dame Cecile La Grenade, in declaring Child Month open, highlights 3 areas that aim to provide safety, security, and a better standard of living for children in Grenada. Rena Pett Thomas reports.
This year's Child Month activities will be celebrated under the theme Children's Care and Education Matters. Let children grow, glow, and flourish. Child Month is traditionally celebrated in many countries around the world, including Grenada. During the month of October, the entire month is used to make a special effort to love, care for, and shine a light on children. In her remarks to the nation on welcoming the month of the child, Governor General Dame Cecile La Grenade reminds the nation that it is important to focus on the general good health, care, and education of our children. She said that according to national statistics, the health status of Grenada's children has been steadily improving over the past 20 years.
nutritional standards have improved, and the overwhelming majority of children under 5 receive all the recommended childhood vaccinations. The recent change in the daily school feeding program to include bananas, a locally grown fruit, is an encouraging start to promoting healthy eating habits of our children.
She pointed out that the care we provide to our children compares favorably with other countries, although there is still room for improvement.
Indicators suggest that our country is a leader in prenatal and early childhood care. Indeed, child mortality has been decreasing in Grenada over the decades. Here in Grenada, medical personnel, parents and grandparents, especially women, shower an abundance of love and affection on our young ones. Yet, we can do more to stem violence in the home and society against boys and girls, and to ensure counseling and other services for our children's mental health and overall well-being.
Providing quality education for all children is of paramount importance and must become a reality as part of the transformational agenda by the newly elected NDC administration.
Indeed, a good education is a basic human right which helps to build character and confidence and teach children decision-making, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. It is an indisputable fact that quality education that is accessible to all reduces overall poverty and provides a sound foundation for Grenada to produce leaders who can confidently take their place anywhere in the world. In an era of innovation and expanding opportunities, including digitization and rapidly developing technological applications, strong social connections, and expanded career opportunities, let us renew and strengthen our commitment to the care,
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
MegaFest 2022 Gospel Explosion is finally here. Join the youth of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists under the green and white tent at Progress Park in St. Andrews from Sunday, October 9th to the 29th at 7 p.m. and continuing nightly for an electrifying evangelistic experience like no other. Come hear the ever-exhilarating Pastor Oliver Scott shatter the kingdom of darkness with thundering messages from the Word of God. If you ever needed the Lord before, we sure do need Him now. Come find hope in the midst.
Pastors at the Met Office at Maurice Bishop International Airport have warned of a medium chance of flooding with the passage of a strong tropical wave Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The bulletin stated that recent satellite-derived wind data suggests that a broad low-level circulation could be forming in association with a tropical wave located approximately 430 miles east of Grenada. The forecaster's analysis shows that conditions could become more conducive for a tropical depression to form while the tropical wave moves westward at about 15 miles per hour, crossing the Windward Islands Tuesday night and early Wednesday. From Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning, the weather is expected to be cloudy to overcast with light to moderate showers, some becoming heavy. Winds are expected to be gusty during showers. With the expected conditions, the Met Office has issued a warning for a medium chance of flooding and landslides in vulnerable areas, as well as a marine advisory remains in effect. NADMA encourages the public to use the information to make informed decisions about safety. The agency, through the Met Office, will continue to monitor the tropical wave and provide updates. This story to report, Governor General Dame Cecile La Grenade, in declaring Child Month open, highlights 3 areas that aim to provide safety, security, and a better standard of living for children in Grenada. Renapet Thomas reports.
This year's Child Month activities will be celebrated under the theme Children's Care and Education Matters. Let children grow, glow, and flourish. Child Month is traditionally celebrated in many countries around the world, including Grenada. During the month of October, the entire month is used to make a special effort to love, care for, and shine a light on children. In her remarks to the nation on welcoming the Month of the Child, Governor General Dame Cecile La Grenade reminds the nation that it is important to focus on the general good health, care, and education of our children. She said that according to national statistics, the health status of Grenada's children has been steadily improving over the past 20 years.
Nutritional standards have improved, and the overwhelming majority of children under 5 receive all the recommended childhood vaccinations. The recent change in the daily school feeding program to include bananas, a locally grown fruit, is an encouraging start to promoting healthy eating habits of our children.
She pointed out that the care we provide to our children compares favorably with other countries, although there is still room for improvement.
Indicators suggest that our country is a leader in prenatal and early childhood care. Indeed, child mortality has been decreasing in Grenada over the decades. Here in Grenada, medical personnel, parents and grandparents, especially women, shower an abundance of love and affection on our young ones. Yet, we can do more to stem violence in the home and society against boys and girls, and to ensure counseling and other services for our children's mental health and overall well-being.
Providing quality education for all children is of paramount importance and must become a reality as part of the transformational agenda by the newly elected NDC administration.
Indeed, a good education is a basic human right which helps to build character and confidence and teach children decision-making, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. It is an indisputable fact that quality education that is accessible to all reduces overall poverty and provides a sound foundation for Grenada to produce leaders who can confidently take their place anywhere in the world. In an era of innovation and expanding opportunities, including digitization and rapidly developing technological applications, strong social connections, and expanded career opportunities, let us renew and strengthen our commitment to the care, health, safety, and full education of Grenada's greatest and most valuable human resource, our children.
Governor General Dame Cecile La Grenade, in her final remarks, declared the open October 2022 Child Month in Grenada.
Among pure mineral water.
a winner. We are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada, imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch in stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Sisson's WeatherGuard Pro. For every project, there's only one Pro.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grenlec.
Over now to Miss Nicole Alexander. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Yeah. Good morning to you. I see the face is beautiful and ready for work, and I keep telling people, all the people telling me, texting me and telling me they're in bed still. Can you imagine? We have to get a move on it, folks. Look at Nicole. She's ready to give you some good news to brighten your day. So we understand you have a massive sale on, and we want the place looking nice for Christmas. You want to do some tiles. You want to fix up the house, maybe change some, pipes around the bathroom. And so you've got us covered.
Yes, we definitely have you covered at Island Style Tile and Bath. So we are having a pre-Christmas clearance sale. So up to 60% off, which is massive. And this is store-wide. So it's on select models store-wide. So from your ceramic to porcelain tiles, to your fixtures, your accessories, your bathroom, toilets, tubs, etc. We do have you covered over at Island Style Tile and Bath. And so basically, we have a backlog of stock, and just before Christmas in Caribbean islands, you do an extra Christmas cleaning. You clear out the old, bring in the new, buy your new curtains, and this Island Style get the best deals ever. So if you've been waiting and saving up to get it, now is the perfect time to get your items.
Fantastic. And some people, they have particular requests. They may live in areas that, they get some rain and they want to get those, maybe the tiles that would prevent you from slipping. Do you have the different types of tile that we can purchase?
Definitely. So we have the largest variety of tiles on island, actually. So whether it be ceramic or porcelain non-skid tiles, we definitely have these for, areas that get wet often, like your patio, your bathroom, etc. So we have these. So we have indoor and outdoor. We have decorative tile. We have your glossy finish. We have your matte finish. We have sizes, and we have tiles in a variety of sizes. So you can start off with your 12 by 12 and mosaic tiles. These are the tiles people like to put in their bathrooms and in the kitchens. So we have mosaics, and we have variety: 18 by 18, 24 by 24, 21 by 21. We have 40 by 40, which are large formatted tiles. So variety is endless at Island Style. And again, it's the perfect time to come in because it's up to 60%. And it's not your regular 20% or 15% off. It's 60% off, which is one of the highest discounts we've provided in a while. So we're asking everyone to come on down, take advantage of this massive sale because it's on until stocks last, that is.
Yeah, 60% is a massive discount, as you said. So I'm wondering, oh my God, will they last very long? I know Christmas is right around the corner, and as you say, people, they like to spruce up for the season. That's our culture. We like to change things up. So it's really a great time, to get things going. If you're building, I see a lot of construction going on as well. So it's an exciting time for people. But it's more than just tiles. You also sell different fixtures, and so tell us a bit about that.
So we have bathroom accessories as well. So you can get like your faucets, you can get your face basins. We have a new range of vanities from Spain. So, people, you have to get your carpenter to build a vanity for you. You can get it at Island Style, but your one-stop shop for all your tile and bathroom needs. So we have these available as well. And for your tiler contractors, we have our Ruby and Genesis. So you can get your spacers, you can get your tile clips, your wedges, your trowel. You can get your trowel. You can get everything that you need to tile the place as well. Your spaces as well from Island Tile. So the options are endless with us, and again, we're asking everybody to come down because I know we're preparing for Christmas, and it's the ideal time. I mean, I know we just got paid a few days ago, so it's great to be able to purchase and to get these items now.
Yeah, that's critical. A lot of the times we see sales, but we can't take advantage because it's not close to month end, but the month end has just ended, so it's a good time to come and take advantage of the massive sales. And we understand that you also provide some extra services for senior citizens, and so which is so commendable. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, we're a community company, and we always want to give back. And we know our seniors have worked hard and toiled, and it may be a little bit more expensive now to purchase items, especially with everything's happening, inflation, gas prices, etc. So we want to make it more affordable for your seniors who may have just retired and want to do a little renovation here, or want to make themselves a little bit more comfortable in their spaces. So we are offering a 10% off for seniors over the age of 60. You just need to present your ID. It's not combinable with this sale, but it's available throughout, year round. So whether if they're unable to purchase items now, but they need something, they can always come down to Island Style because this discount is always available for them.
Fantastic. Hello. And the discount, is it applicable on the fixtures as well, or is it just the tiles?
It's just for tiles for now. Okay. But again, we are flexible. Based on the situation, we may be able to extend that discount based on the item that the client is requesting.
Fantastic. And folks, you heard it. It's not just the tiles, it's not just the fixtures, they have tools as well. Do you have that thing the wood is not coming now, but that thing you is not cement to put on the tiles? Tin set.
Tin sets and grounds. Yes. we definitely do have tin sets and grounds.
Okay, so it's a complete project. When we come to you for any tiling work, we get to do the complete project with you.
Yeah, and also I do need to make mention of our Pro Services division. So I know sometimes customers come in and maybe they probably bought tiles some time ago from us and the model is no longer available in store, or there is a particular tile that they would like. Our Pro Services department can actually ship that particular model in for you. So if it's not in store, we can get that model for you. And it's not just tiles. We do kitchens, bathrooms, railing, ceiling, all different types, from ceiling tiles, vinyl flooring. All of this is available through our Pro Services department. So basically, we can just ship an entire container of everything that you need to complete your home with our Pro Services department or your apartment building. It's not limited to small projects. We do medium and large as well.
Okay, fantastic. Tell us where we can find you.
So we are located on Montrouge Road in Grand Anse. So you can definitely come on down, or you can call us. Our contact number is 439-TILE. So that's 8453. You can find us for sure on Facebook and Instagram. It's at Island Style Interiors. And that's where we post all of our updates. So new arrivals, sales, promotions. So definitely follow us at Island Style Interiors.com, and you can also visit us on our website, which is www.islandstyleinteriors.com.
Fantastic. Well, folks, the sale is on while stocks last, and I can tell you it is month end. It might not be lasting so long. So if you're planning that Christmas project, if you're building, whatever you're doing, if you want to spruce up the place looking bright, you head on down to Island Style. Anything you want to leave with us before we wrap?
Well, we're so thankful to be able to have a store over in Grenada. We do have 6 stores on the islands of St. Lucia, Grenada, and St. Vincent. So we're very happy to be in Grenada, and we're very happy to be offering this service and this sale. So we're asking everyone to come on down, be part of the Island Style family, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we look forward to serving you.
Thank you so much, folks. Nicole Alexander, she is the marketing manager at Island Style Tile and Bath. They're located in Montrouge, and as you heard, a massive sale. When I said massive, you probably thought I was joking, right? It's 60%. It is on, and it can't hold stocks for you. It's going fast. So if you need to like you say, get some tiles and some bathroom accessories, and so you head on down and you get yourself sorted while the stocks are still there. Won't be there for long. Thanks so much, Nicole. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.
A pleasure. Bye-bye. Have a great one. Stay dry.
Yes.
Folks, the time, it is running so quickly. And let me just remind you again, I cannot overemphasize, because I know how some of all you does behave. We're telling all you every day. Yeah, I'm going to read it again. Republic Bank customers of Republic House, Melville Street, Grenville, Guave, and Carriacou branches, your new Republic Bank International debit card is ready for collection. You can collect upstairs of the Grand Anse branch, that's Steeles Complex, opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And at Grenville branch and Carriacou branches, opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. After November 1st, 2022, you'll be unable to use your current ATM One card. So be sure to collect your new card before then. Visit republicgrenada.com for details. Republic Bank thanks all customers for your cooperation during this time. I don't know if I could say it over again. I know all you had, and I go here about all you after November 1st. But carry on. It is 25 minutes gone past the 7 o'clock hour, folks. If you're heading to work for 8, you should be on the bus or in the traffic. Rain is not an excuse this morning. Remember, a word for the day, the onus. It is on you to get up and get going, get moving, and get to work and to school. Whatever you're doing, make it count, yeah? We take a quick break. When we come back, we still have loads more for you here on The Morning Show. Stay with us.
Megafest.
Ultratech gasoline and diesel, available only at Rubis stations.
MegaFest 2022 Gospel Explosion is finally here. Join the youth of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists under the green and white tent at Progress Park in St. Andrews from Sunday, October 9th to the 29th at 7 p.m. and continuing nightly for an electrifying evangelistic experience like no other. Come hear the ever-exhilarating Pastor Oliver Scott shatter the kingdom of darkness with thundering messages from the Word of God. If you ever needed the Lord before, we sure do need Him now. Come find hope in the midst of your pain. See you there.
Don't miss the new season of Interesting Grenadians on GBN TV and social media platforms from Wednesday, October 12th at 8 p.m. and every Wednesday until November 9th, featuring the Anya Chow Chung story, the Richard Duncan story, and lots more. It's Interesting Grenadians, celebrating our interesting and outstanding Grenadians at home and abroad. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on GBN, beginning October 12th. You won't want to miss it.
Mingle and Jingle coming soon to all GBN platforms.
My granddaughter.
Protect your...
Past 7:30. A lot of you are celebrating your birthdays today. Good morning to you, Mamie. Thanks so much for sending us the birthday list. Let's go and see who is celebrating with us this morning. We have Biko Williams of Cross Street, Sates. Happy birthday to you. Kenisha LaPomp of Tivoli, a student at McDonald College. Hope it's a bright one for you. Jillian Frederick of La Fortune, St. Patrick. Lou Mitchell, known as Brent of Providence, Bird Grove. This one is coming from your mother Doreen, your father Stephen, known as Steffo, your sister Ciara, your brother Mike, other family members and friends. Teresa Gordon, known as Mammy Dare of Paraclete, St. Andrew. You reside in the U.S. You're celebrating 86 years. Woo, that's a big one. Coming from Mommy Boy. Donnell Smith of Fontenoy, St. George. Happy birthday to you. Curl St. Louis of La Fortune, St. Patrick. Kira McSween of Laurelland, St. David. Lynette Gary of Lamode, St. Patrick. Nicole Paul of Sab, St. Andrew. Patsy Williams of Paradise, St. Andrew. Happy birthday to all of you. Godson Monroe of Marigot. You reside in Canada. The greetings is coming from Evelyn. Edwin Langine of Hermitage, St. Patrick, you're celebrating today. Annette Lewis, known as Auntie Annette of Moncraven, St. Patrick. This was coming from your adopted daughter, Renisha. Delroy Pear of Marigot, St. John. The greetings coming from your aunt, Miss Evelyn Pear. Darren Charles of Black Bay St. John, you're celebrating today. Happy birthday to you. Celia Felix, known as DC of Aptitude, coming from your husband, your children, your brothers, and Miss Lorna Fletcher. Anthony Dabrio, known as Bambel of Florida St. John, greetings coming from the Dario family, especially Kathleen. Sherlyn Thomas of Moya, teachers at Riverside Government, coming from your family members, especially your grandmother, Lynn Natu. Anya Richard of Pedmotor St. David, you have greetings coming from the family members, especially your grandmother, Lynn Natu. Chanel Ferguson of Shantymel St. Patrick, greetings coming from Miss Evelyn Pear. So many people. Miss Evelyn Pear is also sending out greetings to Sonia Phillip, known as Son of Marigot St. John. Sandra Wankin of Happy Hill St. George, greetings coming from your co-workers and friends. And Hermelin Edwards, Karen Thomas of Marquis St. Andrew, greetings coming from your mother, Karen. So much of you celebrating today, folks. I didn't realize so many people had birthdays in one day. We have Shanice of Marquis, a student of St. Joseph Convent, Grenville. Greetings coming from your mother, Lyra. Curlia George of Telescope. Greetings from your grandmother, Patsy. Tira McSween from Springs. Greetings from your daughter, Tahira, and your sisters, Karina, known as Bucky. Your three nieces and other family members and friends. Sergeant Keith Edgehill of Grandin St. George, attached to the garage at the police station. You're celebrating today. Happy birthday. And Joseph, known as Gwinnett of Frequenty St. George. Greetings coming from your friend Jackie Monroe and family. Lisa Aberdeen Bolio of Bolio, coming from your mother Stacia and your two sons, Aris and Raman. Evelyn Pear of Marigot St. John, greetings coming from your son, your daughters, and your grandchildren. Jean Williams of Paradise St. Andrew, greetings from your husband Matthew and your niece Kinda. Kenton Richards of Guelph St. John, greetings from your mother Maclena, your brothers and sisters, and your auntie Margaret. Malika Andrew of Bellevue St. George, greetings coming from Miss Gemma Church. Mackenzie Pursue, known as Chocolate of Santo P Street. Santo P Street, I don't think I know that one. But that is in Subies. The greetings coming from your father Kenny, your mother Makiba, your sisters, your grandmothers, and Sharon Pursue. Dwayne Sharp, known as Beth. Ooh, that's a mango man. You had to be a mango man of Aptitude St. Andrew. Greetings coming from your mother Wendy Ann, your father, your children, your brothers and sisters, and Miss Lorna Charles. Paula Thomas of Grandlet St. Andrew. Greetings from your husband Dixon, your mother, your brothers and sisters. Louise McDonald of Corinth St. David. Hannah Ferguson of Shantymel St. Patrick. Rokisha Vincent of Waltham St. Mark, attached to Fletcher's Supermarket. Greetings from your mother Lynette, your father Leslie, your brothers and sisters, and your sons Sean and Simeon. Sheldon Mark of Moncraven St. Patrick. Greetings from your friend Kevin. Joan Abraham of Grand Roy St. John, you're celebrating 101 years. Ooh, that is quite a milestone. Greetings from your children, your grandchildren, and Gloria Edwards. Miss Joan Abraham, take a bow. Many of us don't get to see. We don't get to cross 100, and you've added one to it. Rosalind Charles of Beaton St. David, greetings coming from your family members and Mr. Pearlsman. Devon Wells of Upper Capital St. Andrew is celebrating 2 years, coming from your mom Ashley Jr., your father, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents, especially Sharon, other family members and friends. And happy 9th, this is a wedding anniversary now, 9th wedding anniversary to Kenson and Wendy Ann Antwine of River Road, St. George. Happy 9-year anniversary. Quite a few celebrants. Happy birthday to all of you. And of course, happy anniversary to that one couple celebrating 9 years of marital bliss. It is 25 minutes on to 8. We have to keep our eyes on the clock, those if you're getting to work for 8. I understand outside it's still a slight bit overcast, but it's cooling down nicely, I'm told. So yeah, just walk with your umbrellas, your boots if you need to, and let's keep it moving. Let's go over to some news. There was some news Gary sent us that was interesting that he wanted us to take a look at. Remember earlier we said October is a month of many celebrations, one being the month of the child. So October marks Child Month, and I know you normally see the jerseys, and some schools take the little ones especially on Child Month marches around the capital and various communities to celebrate Child Month. The theme is Children's Care and Education Matter. Let the children grow, flourish. Let the children grow, glow, and flourish. Let's just take in that video there from GBN TV News. If you could pull it up, the Child Month video. Do we have it? Yeah.
Grenada is now at the start of Child Month celebrations, which kicked off on October 1st and ends on October 31st, 2022, under the broader theme, Love the Child. Tonight's I Saw features students of Paraclete Government School delivering their messages to you, our audience.
October is the most wonderful month, right? We get to celebrate us, child. Welcome to the best month of the year.
The theme for this year's celebration is Children's Care and Education Matter.
Let children grow, glow, and flourish. We deserve to be celebrated. We deserve to be loved and cared for. Education is our right. We are precious. And for love and care for us at all times. Keep us healthy and safe. Teach us what is morally right. Parents, adults, and citizens. It is your responsibility, not just during the month of October, but throughout the year. We deserve to grow, glow, and flourish. I am excited. Are you? I look forward to the month's activities.
The theme for Child Month 2022 is Children's Care and Education Matter. Let children grow, glow, and flourish. The focus of this year's celebration is quality education and care for all children while promoting health and safety. Send us...
Okay, I don't know about you, but I was missing some of the audio on that one. Let's hope the next one is a little bit better. I know a lot of campaign promises are being fulfilled. We just saw the NDC administration celebrating 100 days in office. It's been over 100 days since they assumed office on the 23rd of July, and they're looking to fulfill as many campaign promises as possible. Retired public officers who qualify for pension are eagerly counting down the weeks to receive their payment as promised by the new administration. But while the time ticks by, people are buzzing about the wonderful news, this wonderful news to look forward to. And apparently that has been creating a buzz on social media. Let's go to that video. We don't have that one? Okay, seems as if we don't have that one.
Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada.
News. You analyze the various topics and distill the issues as they unfold. Your distillation points matter as we're about to highlight them in our Social Buzz report.
GBN Social Buzz is reaching beyond the local platform to share with you what's trending on social.
Many concerned Grenadians continue to be skeptical or are still urging caution relative to the decision of the new government to carry out a campaign promise of paying pension to retired public servants so soon, noting the possible economic consequences.
High level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise. They will help you as they help us.
Therefore, the opportunity, for instance, to pay the pension arises.
Tim Sunset Beach Bar invites all to the Sister Isle of Carriacou on the special day pass on Sunday, October the 30th. Catch your Osprey on Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. On arrival, get served breakfast, then head on out for an island tour of Carriacou. Take a boat ride to Sandy Island, then it's off to Ansel Roach Beach for a buffet lunch of lobster.
And fix the audio issues, and we'll be back in a short while. Let me just take a quick break to fix that. We'll be back. Back in stock and will be available for purchase.
protect you and they protect me. Getting vaccinated is one of the most important things you can do to keep yourself and your family safe and healthy. Once enough people are immunized, opportunities for an outbreak of disease becomes very low. And if we all choose to get vaccinated, we contribute in getting back to spending quality time with our loved ones in a safe way. Choose to get vaccinated. Vaccines bring us closer.
Vaccine safety is always a top priority. Like other vaccines, the COVID-19 vaccines being developed have been through the same trial phases and rigorous process required for all vaccines. Global efforts on the development of the vaccines are built on existing research from previous coronaviruses like MERS and SARS-1. As COVID-19 vaccines are approved for their broad use in the population, be reassured that they will continue to be monitored to identify any adverse events. Your safety is our top priority. Vaccines bring us closer. Choose to get vaccinated.
This is a message from the Ministry of Health. If you or a family member suspect that you may have contracted COVID-19 and are displaying symptoms, please immediately self-isolate at home. This means that you must also avoid all contact with other members of your household. Do not visit hospitals or health centers, as this creates the potential for further spread of the virus, and it puts additional persons at risk when you come into contact with them. Your best course of action is to call the COVID-19 hotline at 458-4787 or 538-4787, or contact your nearest health center or medical station. Once your information has been received, health officials will come to you. Help prevent the spread of COVID-19. This has been a message from the Ministry of Health.
Welcome back. It is 7:45. I think we have sorted out the issue, and I know you missed the video on pensions, but just to remind you that if you're trying to get your documents in for the November 30th deadline for pensions, you need to have the submission into the pension secretariat by the 15th of October. Yeah, so if you know someone, if you're retiring, or if you know somebody who has retired, or is looking to capitalize and get their pension, they need to have their documents into the pension secretariat if you want to meet that November deadline by the 15th of October. So maybe a family member, so just please let them know so they're not left out of that equation. Well, government is preparing for budget coming up soon, and they're wrapping up a series of parish consultations across the country as preparation continues ahead of the presentation of the 2023 budget. Let's see how that is going.
Your budget, your voice matters is the team guiding the consultation process for Budget 2023. Consultations were held on a parish level to give every Grenadian an opportunity to share their views on what is affecting them and key areas they think need to be addressed in the 2023 national budget. Chief Corporate Communications Officer at the Ministry of Finance, Ruth Roberts, says they are coming to the end of parish consultations, with the final one taking place in St. St. John tonight, Tuesday, October 4th.
We are almost on the end of the consultative process, right? We have met various stakeholders from financial institutions.
That special time of the year is getting closer. So on Saturday, November 5th, Chucky's Promotion presents Soca Parang in the Basket, featuring live from Trinidad, Granta.
And this evening,
Three regional artists, one string band, plus top local entertainers. All
main ideas
Basket. Stay locked for more info.
Yes, from the general public.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Sissy, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's.
But again, we don't know where the sound is coming from. Just give us 2 minutes. Let's try to fix that for you, and we'll be back again in a short while. Welcome back. It is 10 to 8, folks. Sometimes you just have to smile and move on. I know sometimes, they say when all things could go wrong, it does sometimes. But the devil is not having today. Remember, we talk about your mood and nothing is going to change your mood. You smile and you move on and you have yourself a wonderful day. That is our focus today, positivity. I am told all our technical issues are fixed. We're going to take that video again, the series of public consultations that have been ongoing. They're about to wrap up as we get ready for Budget 2023. Let's see if we can get that video again.
Your budget, your voice matters. It's the team guiding the consultation process for Budget 2023. Consultations were held on a parish level to give every Grenadian an opportunity to share their views on what is affecting them and key areas they think need to be addressed in the 2023 national budget. Chief Corporate Communications Officer at the Ministry of Finance, Ruth Roberts, says they are coming to the end of parish consultations, with the final one taking place in St. John tonight, Tuesday, October 4th.
We are almost on the end of the consultative process, right? We have met various stakeholders from financial institutions, union, agriculture, youth, among others. And we've also had some very enriching consultations with a plethora of ideas coming from the parishes, as we had the consultation at the parish level. And this evening is the culmination of that parish consultation with the St. John's parish, persons within the community of St. John's. And the main idea is to garner views and ideas from the general public as to what they would like to see incorporated into the 2023 budget.
The national budget consultation will be held on Wednesday, 5th October at 6 p.m. virtually and will be streamed live on the Government Information Service and other media houses. After the consultation is completed, the numerous ideas and suggestions from the public will play a key role in the 2023 budget of revenue and expenditure.
And the consultation, in fact, just brings together relevant stakeholders, providing an opportunity for a cross-sectional development dialogue on specific priorities for the 2023 budget. The main objectives being to report on the outcomes of a series of consultations that were held and to identify key priorities for the government for the 2023 budget, and also to facilitate dialogue and collaboration among stakeholders. But the budget is a 3-year cycle. So for some priority areas might be this budget, the next one. But the bottom line is they are connecting with the ministries to ensure that the ideas we got from the general public can actually be implemented to the ministries. And so we will see that happening to a great extent in this budget.
For GBN News, I am Rena P. Thomas reporting.
Well, thank you so much, Rena. It is 6 minutes on to 8. Before we wrap, though, we have to tell you that the NLA games are on. Your daily cash show, your daily pick 3, your daily play away, and recently introduced the mid-morning draws for all your NLA games. You need to get your tickets before 9:45 a.m. though for the morning draw, and by 12:45 p.m. for the midday draw, and 7:45 p.m. for the evening draw. And of course, NLA, they have a mega promotion on, the NLA Give Back promotion. It's a second chance draw promotion. It is on. You spend $10 or more in a single purchase of daily cash 4, daily pick 3 or playway for chances to win 10 prizes of $1,000 each. That's a total of $10,000. To be able to enter, you have to write your name, your contact number, and address on your non-winning daily cash 4, your daily pick 3 or playway tickets valued at $10 or more, and place them in the NLA branded boxes at your favorite agent. The promotions end on Friday, 28th August, and the draws per parish or per district on Friday, 4th November 2022. Of course, terms and conditions apply. So if you didn't check your tickets last night yet, it is Wednesday, folks, so it means the lotto draw is on tonight. The jackpot is $162,000. Well, you got to be in it to win it. You have some time. It's early in the morning. All the agents, they are open. Go out and play and see if you can win yourself some bucks. Last evening for the pick 3, your numbers were 7 to 9. For the cash 4, it was 7322, and your playway number last night was 32, and that is dirty water. Somebody might say, I know somebody who plays religiously, and they would say it's a sign of the weather today. Dirty water. I don't know. You guys interpret your numbers differently and play your way and win. That's all I can say. Everybody interpret dreams differently. I always wonder, how do these dreams work? Anyways, before we wrap, I have to tell you again, that Republic customers of Republic House, Melville Street, Grenville, Guave, and Carriacou branches, your new Republic Bank International debit card is ready for collection. You can collect upstairs, the Grandans branch, Steeles Complex, opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And at Grenville branch and Carriacou branches, opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. After November 1st, 2022, you'll be unable to use your current ATM One card, so be sure to collect your new card before then. Visit republicgrenada.com for details. Republic Bank thanks all customers for your cooperation during this time. We have to wrap it here, folks. We have to leave it here. Remember to be safe. Remember, a word for the day is onus. Try to use it. If you're in school today, try to use it. Yeah, if you're at work, see if you can find a way to incorporate the word onus in one of your sentences when you're communicating. Yeah, make it a fun one. Stay dry, stay safe, be well always. I'm Janelle. Bye-bye for now.